Hi guys, welcome to my channel for another video. If you have not seen my previous video, so please check the description and click on the link to see the video. Hello friends, in our previous video, we did able to build a function which show an alert to admin before issuing refund to user. In this video, we'll go ahead and implement a function which only will load 10 or 15 data from order history table, and then also user can click on next to load the next data from our database. We will do it using jQuery data tables. So let's go to our Visual Studio. Let's stop the project, make it bigger. So friends, to use data tables, what we need to do, we need to add CDN link to our layout page. So open our layout page. Let's go to copy the CDN from the website and then paste it here. So let me open it. So here you can see we have data tables plugin for jQuery. You go to this website, right? You say data tables, right? .NET. And then here you can see the CDN is here for CSS and then JavaScript, right? What we need to do, we need to copy this to link to our layout page. And then you can see a data tables right here, right? This is what we are exactly going to build. You can see data, you can sort by name, position, you can search by position. Let's say put account. You can see these two data is available, right? You can sort by any column from here. And you can also go to page 5 to see what data is there, right? This is what we are exactly going to build. So if you click full getting start guide, here you can see how to use it. You can read details and you can gain more knowledge on data tables also. So let's go to down here, and it's talking about, you see the city and content delivery networking. So we'll go ahead and copy this to and paste it to our layout page. So this is JS file which we need to put it over here. You see datatable.js. So JS we need to put inside the script. So we put it over here. For CSS file, we put it over here. Okay. So we did include data tables to our layout page. So friends, let's go ahead here. I'll go ahead and create a one JS file under our root folder right there, right? Let's click on that, right click add, then click here, search JS file, which is JavaScript, right? And then put it on order history.js file. Okay, I click on add. So now we do have order history.js file here, right? So let's go to our order controller again. So here you do see we have order history right here. So I'll go ahead and comment this out all. Let's comment it. And then here remove this because we only need the view. So what it's doing, when user click on order history to view, it will hit here and we'll go to view there, go to view here. What I'm also going to do, I will comment everything from here. Okay, let's do comment out everything, go all the way top. I will go ahead, copy the code and paste it here for view to save our time. Pasting it here. So here we are checking if the role is admin, will have value 1 for this field, for this input field, right? And it is hidden. If not, then the value is 0. And here what we did, we are creating a row right here, right? And then the table with the ID and everything as it was before also. and then the style width is 100%, and this is the order date, name, total price, and order status, name of the column, right? And make sure you remember this my order table, right? So on this, we will use this ID to get all the data under this table. Okay, so this is the code for view, and here you can see I add our order history file, this file, to our order history page, right? This is the JS file we also need to include under the script, right? So let's go to our order history JS file, and here I will go ahead and copy the code and paste it here and explain it. Okay, so I'm pasting the code over here, so you can see I'm getting the admin user value from our order history.cshtml. You can see I'm assigning the value 1 if user is admin. If not, then value is 0. So here we do know if the user is admin or not from that, from those fields. So here you see my order table. If you go to again to our order history page, you can see my order table. We keep this table ID name is my order table, right? So make sure you copy and paste it here correctly. And then this is the data table that we already include the link to our layout page. And what we are doing here, we calling our Ajax, and then we setting up a URL over here. So what's going to happen when we are on this line, it will call our order and then order list all function to get the data. Okay, so once we have a data, right, here we are setting up a column, right? You can see we have how many columns, 1 2 3 4, right? And then 5 of them. So for column 1, we have a data which is date of order, right? And then that column which would be 35%, and this is the name column which would be 15%. So here data equal to ID, so we are rendering a function right there, checking here if the user is admin, then we'll return this. If not, then we'll return this. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are creating a class which is row column 12, and then for this column, right, for this column we are having order and order details anchor link, and you can see this is all our bootstrap class. Okay, and here what we are doing, we are having also same thing, but depending on the user role, we will either display this one or display this one. Okay, and we also passing the data. And then for this render function, right, for this column, the width is 50%. Okay, so friends, this is what we have for our order history JS files for now. So please do copy exactly as it is here. Make sure you do not make a mistake over here, because once you make a mistake, then your data tables is not going to work. So since we did have our URL here, order and order list, let's go ahead and create a order list function under our order controller. So let's go to our order controller, copy this. I'll create a function over here. So here what we're going to do, I'll go ahead and let's do unblock this. Okay, now copy it again, comment this out, come over here, and then here what we need to do, we need to send a JSON file. So here you just type return JSON new data equal to order lists. So here you do see error. So let's put it something over here, status string. I'll put nullable for now. Okay, and since I put this parameter over here, right, we will also need this parameter added to our order history JS file here, right there. Here you put a question mark, then put a status. Now you click on save. All right, so let's go back to our order controller again. All right, so here you can see when user click on order history, it will call our order history dot .cstml file, right? And then from here, we'll call order history dot .js file right there. And then from here, we'll use jQuery data tables to display data. So let's build our project here. Put a one debug point over here, and then I'll put another debug point over here, and then one is here. Run our project. Click on login to the username and password. So I'm logging here as a admin. Click submit. Click on order history. So we just click on order history. Click on continue. It is stuck over here. So click continue again. Now you can see it did call our order history.js file, right? Click on continue. And now you can see we are on our order list all because from this we are getting called to our order controller, right? So under order controller we have order list all function. So here you can see status is null because there is no status. So if you go down over here, we can see since no status is there, right? So we'll check if admin, then it will execute this line. If not, then it will execute this line and then store our order list to data and return back to our order history.js file. Click on continue. Now you do see our table loaded over here with the data, and initially we are only loading 10 data. So here you can click on next page, and the next page we only have this data. So since there is no more data, right, yeah, we are not seeing the next button enabled, right? So if we have a millions of data, we can load them by clicking next, 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 right? And we would see all the page edition number over here. So here you also can see we have total 18 entries, and this is 11 to 18 entries here. So if you click on here, now you do see 1 to 10, right? Total of 18. So if you go up here and you can see show 10 entries, so that means it is only displaying 10 data on per page. If you click on the drop down, you can select 150, 25. From this, and it will show that number of data on the each page if it is available, right? So I click 50, so now you do see I have only 18, it is showing 18, right? So here, friend, I would like to show you this. The date is coming in long, right? I'll go ahead and have it as a date. Only want to show like 2023 12 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. I'll make it bigger, and then this is the column for our date. So here what I'm going to do, I'll type here render function, going to pass data here, inside curly bracket, type return moment data dot format. I'll put which is month, date, year, and put a semicolon over here and have a comma here. So I'm rendering a function over here which accepting data as a parameter, and then we are formatting that data to month, date, and year, and returning to for our date of order column. So I'll click on save, make it a smaller. Let's do refresh. So after refreshing, we do not see any data. So I'll go ahead and right click on it, click on inspect, click on 4. So here you do see we are receiving an error, which is moment is not defined. Here you can see we use moment, right? So we need to go ahead and include moment.js file to our layout page. Okay, so let's go ahead and include moment.js file to our layout page. So here, go down, my layout page is right here. Let me make it bigger. I'll copy the link and post it over here, pasting the link. So make sure you type same line over here. Okay, so let's go back to our page, close this, save this, refresh again. Okay friends, let me make it bigger. Now you do see our order date has the date short format. Okay, so here friends, what I also like to show you one more thing. You can see our order status is showing in process, completed, in process. So what I want to show the order which was cancelled. I would like to color them as red. So let me show you what I mean. Let's go to our order history.js file here, make it bigger. So this is the order status column, right? So here we need to rendering a function, right? So I will type render here and type function data. Okay, I'll have a bracket over here. Let's hit enter, and then here make a comma. Make sure you do have clone after render. So now we do have a function over here, right? And I'll go ahead and copy the code, paste it here. So here what I'm taking if data equal cancel, then we'll have a class with text danger, and then we'll display data over here. And then here, if status not equal to cancel, then we'll have a success text over here and we'll return it. Okay, so let's save it, refresh again, and now you do see we have one cancel order and it is marked with red. Let me make it 50 here. Let me make it bigger. You do see we have 3 order with cancel the status. Okay, and when you can see, we can sort our data by any column also. And here if you type Jahan, you can see all the orders from Jahan. If you type in process, you can see all the in process data available. So friends, you can see if I click this and we do have a error. So in our next video, we'll go ahead and implement this, and also we'll have a search functionality by order status, as we did have, previous version of order history. And we also going to have a button over here which allow user to download this data as a PDF or as a CSV or as a Excel. And also we'll have another button that user can print all this data by clicking on the print button. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next tutorial. Please do share, like, and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye.